Hi, I'm Santos. Along with Dana, Ryan, and Chris, we are Team 17, and we present Team 17's Band in a Box final designs. We designed 4 unique instruments for the band Maroon and Gold 4 to play the song Ode to Joy: a high-range pan flute, a mid-high harp, a mid-low guitar, and a low wooden xylophone. All instruments must fit in a 2x2x2 show box with a budget of $50 per instrument, and we could not use more than 10 feet of pipe or 6 feet of wire. We had to make sure we included 1 string, 1 wind, and 1 percussion instrument. Our top design goals were to produce instruments that had quality acoustics, portability, cost effectiveness, ease of design, and aesthetics. To start, I'll introduce the high-range pan flute. It was designed as an open-closed instrument, which allowed for shorter tubes at higher ranges. It can play the 7 fundamental notes for the high range of Ode to Joy. At first I wanted to plug the ends of the tubes with super glue, but that would have changed the length of the pipe in an unpredictable way, so I decided on using end caps, and I used super glue to secure them at the end. And it sounds like this. I used 1/2-inch radius PEX pipes with a total width of 4.5 inches. The longest pipe is 12.9 inches long, the shortest 5.7 inches long. I used hot glue to put it together with copper end caps. Using 46.9 inches at 6 cents per inch and 7 end caps at 74 cents, I brought a total cost of $7.77 per the project. The design could be improved by separating the tubes a little bit more to make it easier to play. And here's Dana to introduce the next instrument.
Hello, I'm Dana. I made the lap harp. On slide 7, you'll see my original technical drawing and then the built prototype. I came pretty close to my initial design. It did not end up being as thick as originally planned. It's approximately 1.5 inches rather than 3, but all of the other measurements came out the same. On slide 8, a table of my string lengths is shown. My longest string is 6.2 inches and my shortest is 3.3. The mid-high instrument is supposed to play 8 different notes, and I definitely got 8 different sounds out of my different string lengths and tensions. However, I did not anticipate how difficult it would be to manipulate the string and get it to desired tensions, so I do not believe that I achieved my desired notes. Slide 9 shows the final materials used for the build. I originally planned on screwing the wood pieces together and then using the nails for the strings. However, after splitting a couple pieces of wood, I switched to wood glue instead. I also ended up using the screws instead for the guitar wire, as it proved to be easier to tighten the strings than wrapping them around nails. Even with the different materials than initially planned, I came in under budget at $3.21. Next up is Chris with his string instrument as well.
Thanks, guys. My name is Ryan Fletcher, and I chose to do the bar percussion instrument for the low range for Ode to Joy. I decided on bars versus tubes, as you can see here in the chart, to produce the A3 through G2, the 9 notes that were required for the low range, based on fitting within the allotted dimensions of the 2x2x2 box. So that led to my initial design on the next slide here, which I had originally planned for having a rectangular base for the support. What actually happened was I built this and determined that it did not allow for the note bars to produce the vibration that was needed for the frequencies to hit the notes. So I did lead to a more angled design, as you'll see on the next screen. And this is the breakdown of the cost for the updated final prototype here on the right. And it did lead to a cost of $14.96, up a little bit from the $14.43 that I had originally planned for. Still incorporates nails for the construction, and this guy, the rock candy stick mallet, to produce the actual notes. And what I actually had determined was this was going to be the best for the final design here on the next slide. I did incorporate the angled support, and you can see from the picture of the instrument, the nails are a little bit raised to provide for better vibration for the note blocks versus nailing them flat to the supports as I had originally planned for. And you can see this guy here is quite large, but does still fit within the 2x2x2 dimensions. The supports are a little bit raised from the bottom supports, the supports from the note blocks. This was to ease in the construction of the design and the time consumption. So as you can see here, I will play this for you. It sounds like this. So if I had to choose again an improvement for the design, I would choose to probably go with something like a rubber mallet, or I believe cotton is something that's used a lot in actual xylophone instruments. Probably would have done a more stable support as well, but this is the best design for the $15 that were allotted for the budget. So as you can see, based on what we've shown here, each of our team members did come in with under the $15 allotted budget. We did use less than the allotted pipe and string that was requested, and you can see the breakdown here, the cost breakdown based on this chart. And then over here on the right, you can see how each of the instruments fits within the 2x2x2 box, leaving ample room for an efficient design and maintaining the aesthetics and the acoustics that were necessary to produce the best combination. So I hope you guys have enjoyed our presentation. Thank you very much.